Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. This presentation is brought to you by Synergy Business Advisors, Noida. Can a bank keep your court deposit money to recover its expenses even after the case is completely over? In Jan 2026, the Mumbai Debt Recovery Tribunal gave a very important answer in Haresh Mohanlal Mehta versus Capital Limited, and this decision strongly protects borrowers. Mr. Haresh Mehta had availed financial facilities from the bank and had created a security interest over his flat in favor of the bank. After he allegedly committed default and the loan account was classified as NPA, the bank initiated action under SARFAESI Act. The bank issued a demand notice under Section 13, subsection 2 of SARFAESI, and when the dues were not cleared, proceeded to take measures under Section 13, subsection 4, including action against Mr. Mehta's flat. Aggrieved by these SARFAESI measures, Mr. Mehta filed a securitization application before the Debt Recovery Tribunal challenging the bank's action. However, after hearing the matter, the DRT dismissed the securitization application, thereby upholding the bank's measures. Mr. Mehta then carried the matter further and filed an appeal before the Debt Recovery Appellate Tribunal. While granting him interim protection, the DRT directed him to deposit about 1.35 crores as a mandatory pre-deposit. This is the amount that later became the subject matter of dispute. Ultimately, the DRT also dismissed the appeal. Not satisfied, Mr. Mehta approached the High Court by filing a writ petition challenging these orders. But even the writ petition was dismissed, the High Court declined to interfere. With this, the entire litigation came to an end. As a result, the bank's action attained finality, and physical possession of the flat was handed over to the bank. After losing at every stage, Mr. Mehta no longer had any substantive dispute left. Only one issue survived, that is, what should happen to the rupees 1.35 crore lying deposited in court. Mr. Haresh Mehta had deposited about 1.35 crores in court. This money was not a loan repayment, it was a mandatory pre-deposit ordered by the DRT. Only for getting a stay letter, everything ended. The securitization application was dismissed, the appeal was dismissed, the writ petition also failed. The possession of the flat was handed over to the bank. So Mr. Mehta approached DRT Mumbai with a simple request: return my deposit money with interest. Corporate Global Capital opposed the refund. The bank argued that Mr. Mehta stayed in the flat for many years. He did not pay security maintenance. So the bank paid around 1.62 crores to the society. And now the bank wanted this amount to be adjusted from the court's deposit. In short, the bank tried to use the tribunal's deposit as a recovery tool. The DRT rejected this attempt and made three powerful observations. First, the pre-deposit is not a secured asset and not a secured debt. It is only a procedural requirement for filing an appeal. Second, the tribunal clearly said, I am not a civil court. I only have powers given by statute. I cannot permit banks to recover unrelated claims from court deposits. Third, the bank paid society dues without the borrower's consent. There was no proof that the society demanded this money from Mr. Mehta. So the bank cannot take advantage of its own voluntary payment. The tribunal relied on Supreme Court's judgment like Standard Chartered Bank versus Dharminder Bohi and Axis Bank versus SBS Organics. Final decision. The DRT allowed the application. The registry was ordered to refund Rs 1.35 crores with accrued interest. The bank was not permitted to adjust any amount from this deposit. This judgment sends a very strong message. Quote, deposit are not recovery tools for banks. They cannot be diverted, adjusted or seized unless the law clearly permits it. If money is deposited only to obtain a stake, it must go back to the depositor once the case ends. This is CNIP Praveen Agrawal. Thanking you for watching. I hope this presentation will be helpful for you. Please subscribe for more such videos. Thank you.